We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Alex Happ, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Stepping up now, Derek Trejo, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Boston, the shortstop, Derek Trejo.
First pitch on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Striding in for Boston, Jim Jolly. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Trejo leads off second with nobody out. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Entering play, he's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw, not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One out and a runner on third. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Reeves. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Henry Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Settling in now, Wes Rios, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Digging in, Ken Erskine. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Three-two pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Jarrett Byers, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 to count. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Cubs nothing. Damian Ferreira, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Embry.
First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Freddie Santiago is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The average right at 280 coming in. 7 homers and 48 driven in. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sammy Sosa, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Two and two now with two away and the base is empty.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Full count still. Hit hard to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. Into the box, Sito Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Splitter taken here. 2-1. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Padilla is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 1 inning in the books here. The Red Sox on top, 3-1. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Damian Ferreira.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Sosa is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Derek Trejo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Trejo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 17, Jim Jolly.
Stepping in, Jim Jolly. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, Keith Armstrong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Nicholas Horner, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And the runner back easily. The 1-0.
Up there.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here he comes on 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. A runner at first with no outs here. Full count now, 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
The next Cub up, Alex Happ, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Riding in once again, J.C. Embry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one. On to first. A double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Men on third with two down. A ball and a strike. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Here's the pitch. 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing. The 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Reeves. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, down.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 33, Henry Gonzalez.
Stepping into the box, Henry Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and two.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Sosa, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sito Suzuki. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Ryan Buckner pitches high. The throw, perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's key-holding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 3-2. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for
Next
Boston,
up for the Red Sox,
the
Wes
baseman.
Rios. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Ken Erskine.
At the plate, Ken Erskine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In the air, out to right. Sosa is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jarrett Byers.
At the plate, Jarrett Byers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
At the plate now, Damian Ferreira, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. Nothing in 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 home. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-2 Boston. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Castellanos. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is fouled at the plate. Another one sent foul. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Nicholas Horner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
George O'Malley takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
George O'Malley.
Standing in now, Alex Papp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Freddie Santiago. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
.30 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High and deep down the left field line. A ball that's tarrying. And they can't run it down. Count remains full. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy.
Ready once again, Sammy Sosa. Here comes the first pitch.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sito Suzuki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever. Got to calibrate that velocity.
3 runs already home here. And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 5 and the Red Sox 4. Leading off the inning, Derek Trejo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Derek Trejo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The first baseman,
stepping in, Jim Jolly. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Suzuki is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Not close. It's 2-0. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Armstrong retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. To short, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Pete Armstrong. Too low, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Leading off the inning, Kevin Reeves, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Pitch popped up. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count. The count is 3-1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swung on and chopped up the middle to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Ready now, Wes Rios, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And that misses. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Ken Erskine.
Now to the plate, Ken Erskine. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he falls behind 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off, 2-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Count remains 2-2. From the stretch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Ronnie Wickert will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Into the box now, Jarrett Byers.
The center fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Cubs 5. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Horner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Nicholas Horner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Jimmy Grimes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Grimes bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Fouled away. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Castellanos has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Cubs 5. Matt Brister is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Matt.
Pablo Sandoval is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Sandoval.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 3 homers, 9 driven in. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. The pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Derek Trejo.
So striding in, Derek Trejo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Jolly.
Ready for another chance? Jim Jolly. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Two out, nobody on. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. That's popped up. Embry onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Will Calderon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 89, Will Calderon.
Leading off the inning, Freddie Santiago, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A ball and no strikes. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reeves comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Sosa earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Calderon has over 40 innings on his line so far, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's no.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
1 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Up next for the Cubs.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, Sito Suzuki, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in, Ryan Buckner. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The count now at 2-1. Two and 1, here it is.
I got 3 more.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's the 3-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Oh, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Cubs strand 1. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ball 2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Suzuki arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The left fielder, number 30.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Kevin Reeves is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. Two 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Suzuki is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 33, Henry Gonzalez.
So coming to the plate, Henry Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Mario Ojeda is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Mario Ojeda.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher Jesse Padilla. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Riding in, Pete Armstrong. First pitch on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Popped up. Jolly has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Digging in, Nicholas Horner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reeves will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Wes Rios, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey. One ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
So a full count now. Ken Erskine is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ken Erskine will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in, Jarrett Byers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's inside.
The 1-0 home.
Ball. 2 balls.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
First and second here with nobody out. Fastball just inside. And it's fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Lionel Voit will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Voit brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Voit, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Derek Trejo.
So stepping in, Derek Trejo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now an 8-5 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate now, Jim Jolly. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Buckner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox lead it 8-5. Huey Nichols is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 60, Huey Nichols.
Oliver Blanco will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. In there, strike 1.
1-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nichols is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Drives it to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.C. Embry. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in now, Freddie Santiago. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Slides and he makes the basket catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
8-5 tonight. The Bo Sox hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. George O'Malley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Alex Happ struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Huey Nichols earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.